Hello, this is Brother Benson Media, and today we are having one of our greatest, especially from Lakeside, one of the greatest musicians from Lakeside. And before we continue, let me give him time to introduce himself. Brother, can you hear me, brother?
Hello?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, may you just introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name is Apesi Mnyama Mkali. The modern Benga and the old Benga. It's just a fusion of Benga, the old and the urban Benga.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And I just want to know more about your music career, especially as a young person growing up in Kisumu, especially in, I know it's in Obunga area. How was it growing up and coming into your musical career? Hello?
Pardon?
I say, as a young person who I know you're coming from Kisumu, and how was it growing up, especially from Obunga to your place where now you are right now?
Eh, I'm not
Maybe we
getting it
have
right. I don't
uh
your your
okay.
your
My my
sound your
my
sound
oh okay. Let me see what is happening. All right, I think seemingly we kind of like we do have a problem with the sound connecting with our guest, and as you can see, it's kind of like um, he's in motion. Maybe it's due to internet, and I don't know what we can do. And let me try to fix it. And if anything goes well, he might come back to the show. If not, um, I don't know what we can do, but like, let me just try to see what is happening from his side. And he's kind of like muted. Hello, unmute your.
hello?
Uh, okay, now I can hear you.
Now back. Now back. Now I
Uh,
can hear you clearly.
okay, sorry for that. I was just asking you, as a young person who was growing up from Kisumu area and doing music, what were the challenges for you encountered?
If you're an artist from Kisumu, compared to an artist from Nairobi, you have to work 3 times because everything is in Nairobi. Good studios, media. You find when I'm an artist, so, for me to promote my project, I have to go to Nairobi. So it means that even my budgeting it has to be quite as much as an artist from from Nairobi. An example, if I have one project, if my budget for marketing is if the budget for marketing that production is 100,000, as an artist from Kisumu, I have to give you 150 or 150 or 200. That is one challenge. Then another challenge is the kind of music um, doing. People used to resonate with Wangla, but this was a new sound that I brought to the market. So it took time for people to accept and for people to appreciate the kind of music that I'm doing. But thank God, it has been accepted, and with that, with the same kind of genre that I'm doing, I've been able to tour the world.
Yeah, thank you. And your music has its own originality, because like if you listen to your music, you can feel from you can feel the Oangla part in it. The same times it's a rumba that nobody else do the kind of music that you are doing, and appreciate you so much. And one of your greatest music, that song that I really love, is Kubulus. Because when
Yeah.
you see even the video really captures the traditional way of our life, especially people from the lake, and it's one of the best for me, especially one of the best your song that I really listen to. And something that also I want to maybe to assist us understand, because there's this Obunga to the world, and somebody who comes from Kisumu know Obunga very well. Like me, I know Obunga because like I hail from those sides, especially in Nyalenda. And the way you've worked so hard, such that Obunga is now in the map of genre, especially as per your music. How does it make you feel?
First of all, big up to everyone that is supporting me from Obunga, because they've seen their boys grow from from grass to grace, because I've lived in Obunga. I've passed through all the challenges. I've passed through all the challenges that people from ghetto or slum areas pass through, and being in a position that I am making them proud, it makes me feel, it makes me it makes me motivated. Then I feel motivated, because you see people supporting you you see people supporting you from your area, and the kind of achievement you're getting, they, they see your growth. They are growing because they know you from one point to another. It, 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 it's like you are the light. You are the light. So it motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing. With what I'm doing.
Yeah, uh, that is very great. But like, how what about the young people who also reside in Obunga, who has the same aspirations, who are looking after you to be like you? Do you usually go back and at least share with them the experience and motivate them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm their boy and they're my people. That have got a lot of networks, a lot of platforms, and the only thing I can do is link them with the same network that I have, because for us, we struggled to reach where I am. We didn't know who the people, we didn't know who are the people, who are the event organizers, uh, what about branding, do I know, what do I, because you can have a talent, but if you don't if you don't know the business aspect of it, you don't know the business aspect of it, then there's no other going. So talent is 10%, 90% hard work, management, branding. So these are some of the information. These are some of the with the young people I work with, because I also train vocals. So most of them are my students. So I share the knowledge I have. They don't have to struggle the way you struggle.
Like you are creating for them a path too, so that they don't have to go the challenges that you went through. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very nice. And do you usually receive support, especially from our media stations? Especially, we have very many media stations in Kisumu, or radio stations in Kisumu. Do they give you enough airplay so that people would listen to this new genre of modern music, of Oangla, from very far, and the rumba, the fusion? Do they give you that airplay, or is not something that is happening?
I thank God. I thank God, because me, I don't pay for airplay. Unlike other even big artists, they pay for airplay. You have to bribe presenters. You have to, like me, they play my music, genuinely playing my music, because my music is good. I get interviews. I don't pay for interviews. They pay me for interviews. So
Mhm.
I really thank, uh, I really thank our local media, especially Ramogi, that for so long, Luos didn't have something like that, like Luos, Ramogi TV. If you know, you know, you know and watch Pamba, but you don't know the place. I think
Yeah.
the reason why Congo music was big because we used to see their music, but for us we didn't know where can I Alot Pamba without going to his shows. So we really thank Ramogi TV and radio for support our 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 music.
Okay, thank you very much. And like when now we come to the music industry in Kenya, especially as compared to Tanzania, sometimes you see the Tanzanians are doing better than us. What is happening with our music industry in Kenya?
I think our music industry in Kenya, people people are afraid to invest in music.
Mm.
People are afraid to invest in music. You see in Tanzania, in Nigeria, they 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 really put money into music. But for us, most of the investors don't trust us, still don't trust us. But when you look at the industry or Nigerian industry, people put money, people put invest money in the music because at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day, it brings at the end of the day, it brings money back to the industry. But for us, even shooting a music video for 100,000, it's an money. You prefer to put that money to something else because maybe they don't believe that it can come back.
Okay, and before we continue, there's somebody's greeting you. It's called Nyamwalo. Wo Nyamwalo is greeting you. He say greetings to my boy. These are your fans. Wo Nyamwalo is one guy who is a friend of mine. Also, he's from New Jersey, USA. So he's sending you greetings. So um, get
That's
his
my that's my guy. That's my guy all the way from USA.
Yeah, that's the Wanyamwalo. Thank you so much, Wanyamwalo, for sending greetings to one of our greatest. And like when you look at um, still coming to the same music, we have like when you look at Tanzania, they have what we call festivals. Yeah, these festivals is whereby they go around the country, you know, the music, playing all those. But like in Kenya, we usually don't have those festivals whereby we can say today we are doing Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa. Why is that one not happening?
Just like what I said earlier,
Yeah.
people are not ready to invest. People are not ready to invest in music, especially in Kenya. If you look at even the festivals that are being done in Kenya, the promoters or the event organizers are from Nigeria, from Uganda, from Tanzania. Few are
Hmm.
few are for Kenya. So people are not ready to invest in music. I don't know if wanaogopa or I don't know what's happening because we have few events that are run by Kenyans
Hmm.
and people are just afraid of investing. But I wish they 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 knew the impact of music because music is played everywhere in the
Hmm.
bars, in churches, in the imagine if you had a good system of collecting all these royalties from the radio, from the pub, and the reason why even Nigerian music is big, Tanzania music is big. Those guys have got system. Their government supports the art, the artists, the industry. But for us, it's like the government is not really supporting it. One support at a percentage, 10 or 5%. But for them, because it's one of the major industry make economies for big for Nigerians. But for us, we feel like it can't bring us money. So even the government is not supporting. How I wish the government is supporting artists, 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 because there's a lot of money in music. There's a lot of money in art.
But
Not
you as
even
musicians, okay. But you as musician, do you have like an organization whereby all of you kind of like you have your own music organization so that you can push these challenges and kind of like write a memoranda to the government in place to some of the few areas you feel should be looked into, or maybe pass legislation so that you can get the support from the government?
We had one, but it's for Music Copyright Society, and I also we also have one. We also have one in Kisumu, but they are not functioning like because you find that the officials they put their interest first. They put their interest first. And the artists, I don't know what's happening. They can't come together and have a common goal and have a one voice. It's like everyone for himself, God for us all. It
Mm.
has been challenging having an artist association. At the end of the day, you find that like an example is MCSK. The
Mm.
official at some point they started considering their stomach, not the artist. So it
Okay,
has
and
been difficult. It's difficult to bring people together.
mhm. Okay, so and maybe in Kisumu, because I know we have so many legends in Kisumu, not to mention Susano Wio, we have Luodola also came from Kisumu. You're a big name in Kisumu. Do you find time to talk to some of the legends from Kisumu, and find to chat away, especially those who are bred in Kisumu?
But I think talking to them is like we don't get that deep because people are also busy and everyone wants to make it for himself or for herself. So you find like, an example like Luodola at some point when he was the talk of the town, you couldn't even reach him now.
Mm.
You see, you couldn't even reach him. But now,
Mhm.
now that at least people took an answer that is Caesar. So that is quite challenging because most of us, when they get fame in Wangele Constitution, they feel they're big and they're bigger than even the industry. So it has been
Okay.
challenging. It has been challenging.
Okay, that's fine.
Bringing artists.
Mm. Yeah. W- how do you deal with fame? Because we've seen most of the time the majority of our Kenyan big name musicians, sometimes we see them on social media coming out to ask for assistance from Kenyans, which is not bad. But how are you dealing with fame the same time looking at beyond music, such that if music does not bring in more income, is there something that supports you so that you don't reach that point whereby you can come back to your fans and say, okay, man, I'm down. I need some money from you.
I think what happens, artists live beyond their means. Nimepata fame
Mm,
kidogo, nataka niishi
mhm.
life ya ule mtu mwenye ameka industry for 10 years. Ah, Like for me now, nataka kuishi life ya Tony Nyadundo. Unanipata?
Yes.
Nataka kuishi life ya Tony Nyadundo. Natoka kwa nyumba ya 20 tao naingia kwa nyumba ya 80 tao because I want to impress
Mhm.
society. I want to tell people that hey, nimemake it.
Eh,
Uh, that is one. That is one, and it has really been affecting. It has really been affecting our artists generally, not even in Luo Nyanza, but generally in Kenya, because beyond their means. Then also from the art you can have some side hustle. Yeah, I have the side hustle. Apart
mm,
from music, my music imefanya I have niko kwa transport industry kidogo, naona
mhm,
niko na fashion, niko na nini ya fashion, niko na shop ya fashion, unaona. So
mhm,
ina make in a blend apart from just even singing, nafanya na write songs for other artists. Apart from just singing, I also train vocals. Yani I venture into different things. Si tu ningoje show ama, but the main thing inafanya artist wanarudi back kuomba
Mhm.
kuomba ni to live beyond their means, because unapata saizi msee anaingiza 1 million in the next 2 months, hata kwa anaingiza hiyo 1 million, but anaingiza million, so inafika
Mhm.
point he can't sustain his life, so anaingia into deni, and time hiyo ameanguka, he needs to maintain that life. So for him or her to maintain that life, he or he
Mhm.
has to borrow. Sasa lazima ajaribu akope, unaona, na hii kukopa hii inafika point
Mhm.
sasa huwezi omba mtu do every day ama saa zote, itafika point
Yeah.
shut down
Yeah.
katakata. So for us, just live,
Mhm.
yani Mungu akikufikisha point fulani, you can live in a house you are comfortable in paying 550, and that's it, wacha ikuwe hivyo. Kama point unaweza live nyumba ya 60,000 comfortably, not trying to impress society, because music iko na show, and if you don't invest hiyo time unasikika vizuri, because kuna time sasa utakuwa unasikika,
Mhm.
and what have
Mhm.
you done with that thing? And also unapata mtu mwenye ameanguka saa hizi alifika level fulani whereby he used to associate with different class. Now si hawa watu wenye wameanza nayo chini,
Mhm.
ni kama
Mhm. Oh. Okay, thank you very much. He's kind of like we lost him, but we are talking about we were talking with him, and we were just discussing about some of the challenges that our Kenya musician face, because this is something that need to be discussed so much. And okay, thank you very much, brother. You're back. Just continue from where you left.
I don't know, there's a problem.
Yeah, you just you logged yourself out, and now you are in.
So what I was
Uh,
saying that
yeah.
artists beyond their means, and it reaches a point where they even cut off friends that help them when they were still growing. So inafika point they detach themselves from the people who really know them, people who see them grow, people who see
Mm,
their journey,
mm.
and they have different circles. Now when they fall, they need the same circle that helps them grow. So tena ni kurudi kuanza from scratch.
Yeah. And how you as a person, do you have somebody that is managing you? Because management we've seen is doing, if you have a very good management musically, you can do well. And this has been proven, especially when it comes to Diamond, whereby he has Salam SK, he has Babutale, he has Mkubwa Fela. Do you usually have a management that manages you, or you do everything by yourself?
I have a manager. I have I have a manager that helps me run something, and having a management is very important. Artist. Uh, an example. I want to give you an example. If you are in a management, if you are in a management team, is like
Mhm,
using money. They are
mhm,
using money, because my music I started
mhm.
in a management, and it reached a point. I was in a band called the CBK Music, and we really did good things. We performed at big. The name is bigger than the name is bigger than even
Uh,
things.
I think.
But
Mhm.
we've been performing to big, and
We're,
it goes back to the industry. It goes back to the
yeah.
management, because those people use
Mhm.
money. So I would really advise any artist that make your own empire. Like me, I started from now zero. I left the church.
Mhm.
I left the YouTube channel. I started from zero. Now I'm having an empire. Like what Diamond did. Actually, Diamond will benefit from Wasafi, and like Bosso, when Bosso decides to leave, Bosso
As our viewers are saying, you should put your mic. You're not very clear. Put your like yes, yeah. Go ahead now.
uh, what I was trying to say,
Yeah.
management for 5 years, and
Mhm.
it's like a loan from a bank. These people are using money to pay money for your rent, your clothing, your wardrobe, everything. So it reaches a
Mhm.
point where maybe now you feel like I want you have to pay them. You have to pay them. An example is like Harmonize from Wasafi.
Yes.
Pay 500 million. You know, if you are not ready for that, then you an example of a lot of artists who have left management trying to make uh, uh, trying to make as a solo artist, and it has
Yeah.
been difficult. An example is like I came to learn you can make your own, stuff, pay your own
Hmm.
copyright, own your copyright, own your artwork, own your intellectual property.
Hmm.
I can't do everything alone as a person. I can't be everywhere. I can't be it. Now it happens out that I need to hire someone. I've already created employment.
Yeah.
So I need
Okay.
management. I need management.
Mm. I don't know.
Management
There's a
part.
problem. There's a problem with your network. We're not getting you well. You kind of like I don't know the place where you are at.
1 minute.
Okay. Your network. Okay. He's still uh still make just to send shout out to Jakadem in Berlin. Thank you so much for being here, Jakadem. How is Germany doing? You need to come to the show and tell us more about Germany. We have Mr. Kevin Obura. Thank you so much. We have Judith. Thank you so much. We have Brenda too. Brenda Obedi. Thank you so much for being here. You're back now. Hello, brother. Maybe if one of the viewers have a question to our legend himself, so he can ask so that he can give the answers. Hello.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
can you hear me?
seeing the. I can hear you. I'm seeing somebody from Berlin. Somebody's watching you from Berlin. We have Kevin Obura, Judith, all that. So I'm telling them if they have question for you, they can send them so you can answer.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we can continue. Yes. Hello. Okay. If you have question, he might be coming by. I think there's a problem with his network, but I think he will be back. So if you have any question that you feel he can answer, then you can. Thank you very much, Mr. Tobias Odondi, for your greetings. Your greetings are highly appreciated, and we love you. Jakadem in Berlin. Yes, I need to come to the show soon. We are waiting for you. Just let us know when you're ready. Then we can go on. Who again? Kevin Makobura. Thank you so much. and everyone who is watching from everywhere part of the country. And maybe you can tell us from which county you are watching us from. Hello. I think there's a problem.
Oh,
Hello. Yes, I can
I'm
hear
back. I
you.
think I'm back.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm back.
yes. So you were talking about management, and so maybe you can say something about it.
What I was just trying to say, to
Mm-hmm.
tell, especially upcoming artists,
Mm-hmm.
find a way, find just a way you can pay your own audios, you can pay your own videos, you can pay for your marketing. Then uh, just find a way of owning your rights, owning your intellectual property, because the moment you allow someone to pay for your audios, pay for your videos, he's called producer. He's the producer.
Mm-hmm.
You're just the performer. But the moment you pay for these things, you are the producer, you are the performer. You own, you own, you own a quite a big percentage of your art. And so when you get one credit, at least you get almost 80 shillings. But now when someone
Oh.
for, pays for your audio, you
Mm-hmm.
you end up with even 10%. That's why you find
Um,
someone is having one of the biggest songs, but has nothing.
oh, okay. So that's something that they should listen to. So I was just going through your Facebook. I saw so you were doing something about the modeling that is coming in Manyata. I don't know whether you've gone in it or is something that
It
is
was
coming.
it was last week. It was called Mr. and Miss Manyata.
Yeah. So this is also part of your music, or this is just our way to appreciate the communities that surround us. Because I know
Yeah.
Obunga is on the other side, the Manyata is on this other side.
So we've been having artists, especially artists from slums, who at least
Mhm.
have got life to just bring back, giving back. Uh,
Mhm.
there's a lady called Maria who was doing it and like approached me, and being that we've been work together in different projects in slums, so I decided to come. I decided to come and support, so I performed there,
Mhm.
just supporting the young models from the slum.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother, and for your time. I know you've been very busy.
Hello?
And one thing, I'm just saying thank you so much. And I know you've been busy. We've been
I
trying
don't know
to organize this,
what's
but
wrong.
oh, you
Hello?
cannot hear me? Hello? 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 Okay, maybe there's a problem with the network. And what we want to say, we want to thank him so much for taking his time to come and story with us. And if you've never listened to some of his music, you can go to his Facebook, his YouTube, and Apesi, is Obunga to the world, and listen to his greatest art is so much, quite much different. Uh, he bring his new version of music, Oangla and Rumba fusion. So it's one of the best. So you can listen to it. Hello, brother, you listening to me now?
Listening to you.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I was just telling our viewers of the kind of music that you're doing is kind of very different genre. They would go and visit your social media channel like YouTube so they can listen to this music. Maybe you can tell us more about that, how to get your music. And I know there's also some voting taking place right now. You can also let us, our viewers, vote for you on the voting that is taking place right now.
Yeah, you can find it to everywhere. Marwa of the year, which
Yeah.
you can dial. Maybe later I can share with you the poster. I don't.
Yes.
Later we can become the contemporary artist of the year. Then there's also another award. It's a Kenyan award called the Pride Award.
Yeah.
Also, yes, Western artist of the year. Also, there's a poster I'll be sharing with Ben. Maybe later you can
I think. Yeah. Hello. Are you getting me? Okay, thank you so much for being here. There's a poster that is going to share with me about all the voting that is taking place. I'm going to share them in all my social media status. So
hello,
kindly, everybody, yes, I'm just
hello.
asking our viewer. Hello.
Yeah, I can get you now.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell them that there are posters that you're going to share with me, and I'm going to share them in all my social media status, especially to vote for you, so that we can bring all these awards home, because of the good music he's doing. So this is a plea, and I'm requesting you, if you see it on my social media, kindly vote for Apesi in all categories that he has been nominated in. We will really appreciate if we bring this one home, because he's doing amazing job. We cannot afford not to let him come home with all these trophies. So that is there. And before we wind up, there's somebody from Berlin is asking you a question that uh, I don't know what he said. He's telling me, like Sauti Sol and Otile Brown saying they are hitting to international. No, I don't know what. For example, Gengeton only talks to Kenyans. Tanzania sing good Swahili and is listening to in all African. Uganda sing good English and listen to in all East Africas. And when people like Sauti Sol saying they are hitting to the international world, so this is what he's writing.
I think I've gotten his question.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten his question. He's asking that he's asking how can someone get into international market?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And he has also touched on language. I've seen him talk about Kiswahili.
Yeah.
So when I did my first album, when I did my second album called Obunga to the World, uh, it really did well until an event organizer from Europe just approached me and wanted to work with me. And it's someone who has lived all his life in Europe, and he didn't even understand. He didn't even understand our language, but he loved the music because music is so universal. As long as you have good melodies, the vibe is right, and you've gotten the right platform, the right people in the industry. What I think lacks in Kenya is the right connection, the right system. You see, an example is Nigerians. Nigerians are they dominate in Europe, they dominate in America. If you look at those those people who are doing events outside Kenya are Nigerians. So they support their own. They support their own. They bring the artists they bring the artists from Africa to Europe. That is when people will start knowing your sound. The reason why even the Afrobeat is working well for the Nigerians is because their own are supporting them from there. They are being brought from Nigerian to Germany. They're having those big shows. But for us, Kenya, you find that I don't know it's a system. I don't know what to call it, but we don't have the
Mhm.
right connect for the international market. Because when I did my first Europe tour, it was so successful until I was called for the second tour, where I was even teaching our music in the universities, like in the University of Woodstock in Mecca, and then I
Mhm.
worked with high school high school students from different
Mhm.
countries. So I think we lack the right connection to the international market, because we already have we have talent. And also, I think don't know people don't know that we have sound, and that sound is benga. Benga, even right now, Angla people are not doing Angla.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Benga,
true.
Luyas are doing benga. Luyas are doing benga. Kalenjins are doing benga. Kikuyu are doing benga, which is called Mugithi. It's called
Mugithi.
benga. So we think we don't have a sound, but we have a sound. We are running from our sound. That's why I decided to sing with my own language. Because just packaging that culture. It's a matter of packaging that culture for international market. Shooting good videos, but you're singing your own language. Look at Bongo, look at Nigeria, look at Uganda. There's a time where Uganda was really selling international. They're singing their own language, and they're shooting good videos, and they're having right right connections to sell their music outside there. But for Kenya, I think there's a gap between selling our culture outside there. And for so long, we've been jumping. When Amapiano comes, everyone wants to sing Amapiano. When Gengeton comes, everyone wants to sing Gengeton. Okay, we have a sound called Genge. We have a sound called Genge. That is the reason why at some point even Gengeton took over, and it it even made our music bigger. I think
Mhm.
in a, uh, in there's an award. I don't know if it's BT or it's in Grammys. Actually, in Grammy, they, they, they've considered a category called Genge, which is really great. That's a plus point,
Mhm.
but still we don't
Yes.
embrace the sound. We still don't embrace the sound. When Gengeton came, everyone was bashing Gengeton. Okay, at some point they were singing, all they were singing it was about sex. It's a
Mhm.
matter of packaging. Even the Nigerians are singing about sex, but the packaging, the packaging. We are lacking the packaging, and also the people who can promote us to the international market. We have few people who are doing that.
Okay. Okay. We understood you. As I said earlier, our legend is going to share with me his all posters. I will share them in all my social media. Kindly, please vote for him. We cannot afford to not to bring those awards home. Your last word to our viewers, brother.
I would really, if maybe this is the first time you are listening to Apesi, go and check my music on YouTube. Go and subscribe. Go and support. You can only support me by listening to my music, subscribing to my channel. Even you can even comment on my Facebook page. You can even give me advices, and it's all about me. I believe in networking and networking. Maybe you have a show. Maybe you have a show somewhere. You can reach me through the numbers that are on that are on social media. Just support a person, because there's a lot. There's an album supposed to drop. I was supposed to drop it in December, but I want to do it big in a better way in April. The album is called The Black View or Oceano Jadisco. It just talks
Mm.
about me, because as Luo, we are originally the Black Jews. People don't really know about our origin. People don't know about our where we came from. People don't know our story. People don't know our stories. it's one of the album that is speaking about us as Lord. Yeah. So watch
Okay,
out
thank
for
you
it.
very. Okay, I'll be watching it out when it comes out. I will always give a shout out and let our viewers also enjoy, because you are part of us and you're doing amazing job in our Kisumu Dala. We call it the Europe. And my brother, thank you so much for taking your time to be here with us. And we appreciate you and we love you. We will continue listening to our music, and to our viewers, kindly please go to his channel Apesi, subscribe, give a comment, give him the advice. He has said it. He likes every comment that he might come. If you have an advice that might make him do something he's not doing right, let him know. He's welcome to criticism. So that is how we roll in Europe. We like everybody. So, my brother, thank you so much and may God bless you. If you're new here or you're watching us for the first time, kindly invite a friend and be part of the family in the channel of Brother Benson Media. And thank you so much. We are meeting you in the next session that I'm going also to host, one of the aspiring young ladies from Luo land. So stay tuned and thank you so much. And may God bless you, my brother.